Hello, my name is Spiders, and today we are going to be hopefully starting out our mega build, where we are going to be building a giant treehouse, and this little house right here will no longer be our place of residence. So, I have been gathering more and more resources over the past several days, and I've got them in these chests here. And yeah, this is the outlay of the basic build that we're going to be doing. We've got the entrance here, and then we've got this kind of rough circle, and then this is the center. It's going to be based around these 4 blocks. And the idea is that we're going to have a giant jungle treehouse going up here, super duper high, and we're going to have a complex bubble elevator in the center, which we will build later after going to the nether. And each of these 4 uh, slots here will go to a different part of the base. So yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to start building this off camera because it's going to be pretty long and tedious, and I will come back with some project updates every once in a while. But anyways, a little bit about how to plan out projects like this. I always start out by drawing them out on paper and just kind of getting a couple of rough sketches of what I want and figuring out how to do that. And then after I get the rough sketches out, I find a location to build it in the world, and then I gather the resources because it is very inconvenient if you have to stop in the middle of a project to go and collect more resources. I will still probably have to do that this time, but I'm not planning on finishing the whole project today. I'm just planning on getting up to the height where we can build a permanent storage system because I am tired of all of these crazy, wacky, messed up, disorganized chests. So if we can at least get to a point that I can build the storage system today, I will be super happy, and then I can work on collecting more resources for a later episode. But yeah, so always make sure that you have enough resources for what you want to build in one setting, and then have your plan ready, and then just get going. So anyways, I will check back in with you in a little bit. Hello, this is the first progress update. I think we are going to have plenty of resources to get done what I had planned for today. So as you can see, it is definitely starting to take shape. This bottom part here that does not have any, that is not sloping inwards eventually will. However, for this part, I wanted the inside to be pretty same, and then I wanted to later on build the outside, some like giant roots and stuff like that. So it'll definitely be a lot more varied later. And I think once we get spruce wood, we'll probably come back along and replace all of these half slabs with spruce. I think it would look a little bit nicer and blend in better. I'm not the hugest fan of jungle wood, but right now it's what we have most available to us. But yeah, those half slabs should help keep things from spawning, and it will make it so that we don't have to actually make a whole bunch of these complete jungle wood pieces. So yeah, and then from the inside, it looks pretty cool. I'm trying my best to stay even throughout, and I think we're doing a pretty decent job. It looks like we're a little bit closer on these 2 sides than the other ones, but that's all right. We can mess around with that later. But yeah, so I'd say that we are doing pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get right back at it. Hello, I am back for the second progress update. I am about to go take my final in pharmacology, so I decided that I would throw in this update before I leave for that, and then I'll come back and work on finishing up some more stuff. But anyways, we got it built up to the height where we can build our storage system. We're going to have it on this level right here, and Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take a peek inside. Obviously, we're going to come back and decorate it later, but it looks pretty wild. We've got this spiral staircase that goes all the way up, but I wanted to show you this bubble, well, what will be a bubble elevator. Right now, we do not have the soul sand that we need for that, but each of these will go to a different location in the base, and even without the bubbles, you can actually travel up it pretty darn fast. And then we'll just have something that we like smack our head on, like right here, so that we don't keep on going up. But then the rest of the bubble elevators will go to different things throughout the base. But yeah, we've got this platform here. I actually messed this up a little bit, so I'm gonna have to redo it. I actually want to drop this down so that it's all half a block lower, so that I don't have to deal with lighting it up. And then all of these dark oak planks are going to be where we place the chests, and then we're going to have mine carts that go around on top of them with some hoppers to fill them up. Or actually, I'll have to think about it. I might make this ring a little bit thicker so that we can have the hoppers behind and then just have the hoppers running around the outside with the chest here. I'll figure it out. But either way, this is kind of what it's looking like. This area is going to end up being enclosed with a sloped roof going up towards the tree. And then as for the other stops on our elevator, the spiral staircase will not continue up because the tree is going to continue narrowing, but each of the bubble elevator stops will they will correspond with different like branches going off the tree. So we'll have one for like a super smelter, and then we'll have one for like our enchanting area, and we'll have one for maybe an animal farm or something like that, or a mob farm. Not sure. Anyways, that is the plan for now. And then, like I said before, off of these platforms, we're going to have other like tall jungle trees across the lake, and we'll have like minecart hanging rope bridges between them with minecarts going back and forth, or so that we can walk back and forth. Maybe we'll have some like redstone signals so that we can turn on and off farms from here. I don't know, but there's lots of possibilities and I am stoked. So anyways, this is what we've got going on right now. I'm going to go take my pharmacology final and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, I am back for the final update of the day. I did not quite get done as much as I would have liked to, but I am totally out of time and have to edit this and get it out. So anyways, this is what we ended up with so far. So as you can see, we've got that platform up there, and there are some support beams going down off of it to, quote, help hold it up. And what I would have liked to have finished today also was the roof on top of there and then continue the tree farther and farther up. This is just the first platform of several. So we have the spiraling staircase on the inside going up. From this platform on, we're going to have a spiraling staircase on the outside. Of course, the bubble elevators will keep going up the center, stopping at different points, depending on which elevator stream you are in. And yeah, so this is what we've got so far. I will go ahead and show you the inside. Again, this around the base is going to flare out. We're going to have some large like tree tentacle roots coming out that go up. We're going to have a big pool right here with some lily pads and stuff like that. And yeah, so this will flare out a bit farther. The pool out here is going to wrap around to the inside like that. I dropped this down, have not had time to decorate the inside. As you can see, the spiraling staircase goes all the way up. And then the bubble elevator, once we get the soul sand, will be working great and super duper fast. But for the time being, this works fine. And coming up here, we have a whole bunch of chests. We've got a whole bunch of barrels. And then we've got these pillars that are going to be supporting the roof that will slope upwards like that. This is not going to be our only storage system. However, this is going to be like all of our most used, most important items. And then, like I said, we're going to have the hanging minecart, like rope bridges across to other trees, and inside of those trees, they are each going to be like different types of farms and stuff like that. So as those farms produce resources, the minecarts will automatically come across, go to these different barrels and chests, and they will drop off items in them based on available space. And if there's no space, it's fine. It's going to go back and then drop off the leftover in a mass storage underneath that farm. And then we'll hook it up so that if we run out here, we can always just go and take a trip over there and get a whole bunch of bulk of whatever we need. But yeah, over here, this is going to be our different stone sections. These are going to be easier to read. I just need to get some more dye to dye them all. And these are our stone. This is like miscellaneous stone crafting things, such as like extra stairs and stone fences that we build. Walls, I mean. Our food items are going to go in here. These are going to be all of our different light sources. This is going to be an emergency kit in case we die, with a whole bunch of spare armor and stuff like that, and food, so that, you know, if we die, we can respawn, come straight here, get kitted up real fast, and go back before our items spawn. Here's going to be where all of our most important valuables go. We're going to have some concrete there, glass here, wool, dye, flowers, miscellaneous plants. These are for all of our logs. We've got jungle logs, we've got the warped crimson spruce logs, we've got the acacia birch oak logs, and then we've got dark oak logs. And then here we've got just more miscellaneous wood products, such as leftover fences like this, and etc. And then here are where our leftover planks are going to go. And then somewhere right in this area is where the spiraling staircase will start to go up. It's going to be pretty narrow to start with because I don't want it to completely occlude the roof, but once it reaches past the roof that's going to go on here, then it's going to widen out and keep wrapping around. I am considering adding right here an automatic, like super fast smelter, because if you look in here, we've got some extra space, and that is plenty space to do a like super smelter whatever thing. So we'll go ahead and build one there most likely. We could even build something else here if we needed another small machine. And yeah, so things are coming together with this. Off camera, I'm going to go ahead and move and separate and organize all of our items from down there up to here. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode we will continue this tree up all the way and start getting some more of the platforms coming off. And then we will work on decorating the base eventually. However, probably before we do all of the decoration and final touches on this, we will probably have an episode where we go to the Nether, because there are lots and lots of different resources that are going to be useful for finishing this base off. Just a little note for you guys, I did, in between this and last episode, turn off fire tick on this world. I don't see any reason for fire tick to be on. I am not particularly interested in this big huge tree that we just built burning down. There have been a lot of lightning storms in this world lately, so, and the lightning rods are not yet out, so that's going to do it for us for today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. My pharmacology final that I had today went a lot better than expected, which is funny because I got a 60, what did I get? I got a 68% on it or something like that, which you'd probably be like, oh wow, that's terrible. Apparently I scored better than 70% of people who have taken the exam, so I am satisfied with that. It's not actually graded, we just get participation points for taking it, because a lot of the content on the exam was not actually stuff that we had been taught yet in school. So it was just something for our professors to kind of look at where we are in the grand scheme of things. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day yourselves. If you've got finals going on, I hope that they go wonderfully for you, and I will catch you tomorrow. And I know I keep coming back, but I just had to show you guys this. This is an absolute gorgeous view, and I am stoked to start building the stuff around here because it's going to make it only all the more gorgeous. Catch you guys later. Quick side note that I forgot to mention, I realized that this pillar here in the middle is ugly. I am completely aware of that. My plan for this is that I'm going to have a large glass pillar for the walls, most likely, and I want to try using different colors of stained glass. I want to try to do like a big spirally thing going up. I think that would look very nice. So yeah, I just need to take some time to get a whole bunch of glass and a whole bunch of dye to do that. But again, we will do the decorational touches on this in a future episode.